It's time to vote, and I quite gotta say, I don't really know who to vote for. I think it's quite obvious that I might just go to the same contender, Donald Trump, and vote for him again, because quite honestly, he's like one of the most interesting people to vote for, not because, all the controversies he's been, but more the sense that he makes things interesting. You may be wondering, why do I say that? Isn't that wrong? Voting for someone like him? Well, it seems like every time he done something or he actually talks about something, most people just don't take him serious or just simply insult him. Heck, I think it's even more miraculous that even at the point of time we're at now, it's hilarious to believe that this dude who literally thrives to be president gets horrible with insults and pretty much be made fun of just because of the way he looks. Oh, look at him. He's orange. Oh, look at him. His hairstyle is terrible. But at the same time, it's really confusing in the sense that what people do is just dehumanize him to the point where he's just not even a person anymore, and it's quite hilarious. Not hilarious to the point where, yeah, I agree with these people, but hilarious to think, wow, people actually think this way. And also, can we talk about people and their crazy theories and their crazy conspiracies about how if he becomes president again for 4 more years, he's gonna make slavery happen again? I don't know why. I don't know how a lot of black people, black women especially, keeps persisting that if Donald Trump becomes president one more time, he's literally going to cause slavery, which makes no sense at all. During my work, I was helping a customer, and it was a black woman, and she pretty much showed her discomfort of Donald Trump being president to the point where she doesn't even name him. She just says we need him out of the office, and I'm like, why? She pretty much she pretty much explains how he himself will reenact slavery, and all I look at her with my down dumbfounded face like, what? How is this even possible? How would he even do something as silly as that? Or how is he even going to accomplish that? Isn't there laws and stuff like that? All Donald Trump has done is just simply make people stop with their bullshit. He has told people that they want. He literally has caused problems, especially in the army, because apparently they don't want transgender people, which is understandable because they're literally people with body dysmorphia. And I think identifying their gender isn't really a big deal. Identifying your gender is literally nothing and has nothing to do with who you are. You're either boy or girl. And no matter how you look at it, if it's such a big deal, why do you make it a big deal? And I know this sounds dumb, but come on. You can't really just go all your way to be like, oh my god, he's a he and she's a she. And that person's a them and that. Like, what? Are you an object now? Have you lost the right of being called a human? I think it's very dumb regardless. But I'm going off track. The point of the matter is, it's just silly and just ridiculous at this point of how much Donald Trump gets hate. And I think it's even more hilarious. If you've seen all the ad campaigns with all the people who are running for president, it pretty much shows how they all want to beat him or how they just want to just win the election. They're trying to win any way possible. And some of their ad campaigns are just pretty much just going on and on about beating him. Some of them don't even mention his name. They just say, she'll beat him. And it's very dumb. At the same time, it's kind of funny because pretty much Trump's getting free advertisement, and it's really hilarious to think that they really shouldn't conclude him in the advertisement because they all seem like they're not going to win because they all believe they're going to beat him, which they're not. And I think it's so hilarious. But at this point in time, who knows? It's anyone's fair game unless they all turn out to be the same like Hillary, and they'll all lose terribly, and Trump win again for 4 more years, and then we'll see people or colored people or just dumb people talk about how he's gonna make us all become slaves. In the end, I give this 2020 election. Who cares? Because voting sucks now.